Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marcus Hayes and today the weather is looking pretty epic here in this part of England, which means it's a perfect opportunity for me to test out this WORX HYDROSHOT, which is a portable jet wash that my beautiful girlfriend Cat bought me for my birthday. Huge thanks to everyone who got in touch to give me your recommendations as to what cleaning products to use with the HYDROSHOT. I got some Auto Finesse products that I picked up from Halfords. I only really decided the other day that I was going to test the HYDROSHOT out this weekend, which meant I didn't really have much time to order some bits online, but Auto Finesse is one of the brands that loads of you recommended to me anyway. Now, before I show you all that, I've had a care package through the post for Maude, my MOREDOOR Mk2 Escort, from a subscriber called DENIGAN. So in this box we have a cheeky lanyard from a company called WORX. I think they supply brakes. I think they're based in the USA. We've got these aftermarket wing mirrors, which I'm not too sure about at the moment, although they would definitely upset the anoraks. So I might just fit them to the car just for that reason. But the main thing I'm really excited about in this care package is this. I'll just take it out of the bag. So what I've got here is a little switch panel that's been hydro dipped with this carbon effect. And it includes 3 auxiliary switches, which you could use for your radiator fans or whatever you want really. And then we have this sort of fighter jet type switch, which I imagine is for your ignition, and then an engine start button. Now I've always wanted a push button start, for the novelty mainly, but also cos race car. So yeah, I want to send a massive thanks out to Chris for sending me this. It's one of those things that I never end up getting round to buying because there's just always more important things to buy. But yeah, I'm really, really grateful that you've sent this to me. Aside from the novelty reasons of having this, it's also going to fill up my very empty alloy switch panel that I've got fitted to Maude. Now it's come with these wires to wire it in, which is obviously handy. Now as I say, I'm not really sure about these wing mirrors, but if any of you out there are looking for these exact wing mirrors, you know, I'll send them to you for free. I'll even pay the postage. So let me know in the comments if these mirrors are any better to you than they are for me. And a huge thanks to DENIGAN for sending me these bits. I really appreciate it. I now have 2 new sticker designs for you guys to purchase that want to help financially support the channel. Now I've actually had a professional artist help me with these designs, and I've used a different sticker company. They're gloss laminated, just like the old ones were, and they're still made of a vinyl-like material. They're a bit bigger than the old ones as well. I'll just show you a comparison. Yeah, so these have cost considerably more to have made, but because I want to keep the profit margin super small, I'm a rubbish businessman, I'm actually able to sell these for £3.50 each. I have reduced the old ones to £2 each now, for those of you who still want to grab those. And as always with my stickers, any 2 stickers you buy, you'll get one of these smaller ones of the old sticker absolutely free. The price includes free UK postage, and for anyone else in the world, just send £1.50 extra to cover the postage. And I want to send a massive thanks out to everyone who has already been buying stickers. I really appreciate the support. Now let's have a look at these detailing products. So as I say, I picked up these bits from Halfords. The manufacturer is a company called Auto Finesse, which apparently is exclusive to Halfords. Now this kit was £50 and it includes a couple of polish applicators, a couple of microfiber cloths, a lather, which is a car shampoo, a clay bar. This is the Glide, which is like a lube for the clay bar. This Triple, which is a polish. And then this Radiance, which is a wax. Now, what wasn't included in this kit was snow foam. So I purchased this snow foam separately, Avalanche snow foam. And also, I picked up this Iron Out, which is like a decontaminant that actually turns purple to let you know that there is contaminants left on the paintwork. Now, I have done a little bit of research online to show how to use these products, but nothing really. I'm basically going to be winging it, so we'll see how it goes. Now before we go, I'll just give you an update on the door numbers, which I know loads of you liked the look of. We've now got some nice matching screws holding numbers on. I know some of you said that I should have bonded the numbers on, but they already came with holes in the numbers for screws, so it would have looked a bit silly without having screws there. But yeah, I'm really happy with them now. And there's the other one. This is actually our second post-lockdown McDonald's, and the first one was pretty disappointing, to be honest, but still enjoyed it after not having one for so long. Right, I was having a think on the way round here, and I don't think it's a good idea to have my first go with this or these products on my Pride and Joy, just in case something goes wrong. So I think I'm going to test the HYDROSHOT out on Maude first. Now obviously Maude doesn't need to be polished, she's not shiny, so I won't be using the polish or the wax, but I'm going to give the Avalanche Snow Foam a go, maybe even use this iron out, and obviously use this car shampoo and just see if she looks any better after that. But you know, mainly it just gives me a chance to test out the HYDROSHOT. So why have I bothered getting Esther out the garage, you may be asking? Well, yesterday I was round here and the plan was to fit the diff gasket and put some diff oil in it, but when I took the half shafts out and I was just about to remove the nuts that were holding the diff into the axle, I realised that there was actually a diff gasket in it. But anyway, yesterday I took her around the block, runs like absolute crap, obviously needs tuning, but it was good to drive her for the first time in absolutely years. And the reason I got her out of the garage now is to take my lady for a quick spin around the block. So what do you think?
Loud.
Loud. Running rough, innit?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you could drive a Mk2 Escort every day?
No.
Are you looking forward to driving Maude to the shows when Esther's on the road?
No.
Do I need to get another girlfriend who's willing to drive old school Ford Escorts?
Not girlfriend, another driver.
Another driver, alright. If you're female and you like driving old school Fords, get in touch via the comments. Alright, so we've got the HYDROSHOT hooked up to the hose that goes to the tap that I've got at these garages. Just got a Jubilee clip holding it on there. As I explained in the previous video, you don't actually need to plumb the HYDROSHOT into a hose if you don't want to. It's got this attachment that you can put into a bottle and this thing that you can draw water out of a bucket with. Yeah, but we're going to leave it hooked up to the hose. Just seems the most convenient way of doing it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing this in the right order or not, but I think what I'm going to do first is just spray the whole car with this iron out stuff, which is an iron contaminant dissolver, and then that will just lift off any iron-based contaminants, I guess. As you can see, it's turning purple. I'm sure there's loads of contaminants in Maude's paintwork. Oh, got it in my eye. Even though I'm wearing sunglasses. Tell you what, this stuff stinks.
Dribbles are purple.
Rinse it off.
Yeah.
No, the paint's falling off yet. Yeah, I've got a feeling this stuff's only supposed to be on the areas where the muck is heaviest. Yeah, I don't think this matte paint I've used on Maude really likes that iron out stuff. Right, I'm going to hit it with this Avalanche Snow Foam next. This bit I assume is for the snow foam, so let's get that hooked up to the HYDROSHOT. Yeah, I've seen people put it on there, but I think it'd be better down here. But then maybe you don't get...
So then you put this at the end of it?
Spray. No. Yeah, that's alright. So you don't need the fan bit. Yeah, because it's a bit less clumsy than having the thing, you know what I mean? Fill a 1 litre foam Lance bottle with approximately 1 or 2 inches of solution. But this is less than half a litre. I wish it would just say the actual amount that you need. You know what I mean? I'm just going to do it up to that first line. What's the worst that can happen? Then we've got to fill it up with water. Don't know if that should have foamed up already yet, but it has. I think they start at the bottom with this stuff. So it says leave it on there to dwell before rinsing it, whatever that means. Cat's on the internet trying to make sense of the instructions. So leave it for 5 minutes.
Yep.
So it says add 2 to 4 capfuls to a bucket of water. Don't judge my bucket, I wouldn't use this bucket if I was washing the Mark 1. It's disgusting, cat. Right, so that's the wash stage complete. We'll just let her dry off and see what she looks like. No panels have fell off. Can't see any massive patches of paint that have fallen off. Found a little bit of rust. So overall, a successful wash. The HYDROSHOT is pretty much out of power now. Yeah, so overall, she definitely looks cleaner than she did. I think that iron out stuff is a bit too heavy to be putting on rollered on matte black paint, but yeah, it's looking a bit patchy. But that's probably just where the iron out has attacked the decontaminants that were, you know, buried in the paint. Yeah, it's quite bad here on the boot. But yeah, I'm not bothered. As you'll know if you've been watching the channel a while, I do plan to repaint this car in a different matte colour. Obviously, the real test is going to come when I can use the full system of products on ESTHER. Yeah, excited to see how shiny she's going to look once we've got her polished and waxed, but that'll have to wait for another day. To be honest, it's been a bit too hot round here anyway to be doing polishing and waxing. I was finding that the products were drying on Maude before I got a chance to go back round with the jet wash. But yeah, so far it's definitely a thumbs up from me for the HYDROSHOT. I think I'm going to get another battery, but other than that, can't really fault it so far. And I'll definitely be giving the Mark III a decent wash and polish as well with these products before she goes up for sale. I think it's time for us to get packed up round here and jump back in Maude and head home. Alright, so got the new stickers stuck onto Maude. I had to remove an old couple of stickers I had there, but they were getting tatty anyway. I was going to just have 2 ESTHER stickers on this car and then put these ones on the Mark 1, but I decided to put one of them that side and then one of them this side. So now we've got to figure out where to stick them on Winston. I'm sort of thinking here, but then the wiper hits it. Up here, they're sort of lost underneath the spoiler. So I think we're going to stick them here. Actually go on really easy. Yeah, really happy with how them stickers turn out, and judging by the amount of people that have already purchased some since I advertised them on my Instagram and Facebook earlier today, which would have been about a week ago by the time this video actually gets to YouTube, it seems like you guys like them as well. So massive thanks to everyone who has already bought some. So another day of not doing a huge amount with the cars, but it was good to try out the HYDROSHOT for the first time. And it seems like the world is going to be getting back to normal pretty soon, so maybe it's time to drop G19 another message about my sump. Before I go, I want to send a massive thanks again out to Chris DENIGAN for sending me those bits for Maude. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll have the push button start working by the time I make the next video. Big thanks as well to everyone who's been purchasing the new stickers. I really appreciate all the support. But other than that, I'm going to end this video here. If you did think it was any good, please do give it a thumbs up and a share. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Click subscribe if you're new and you want to keep up to date with all my future uploads, and check the links in the description to my social media and my email address. But other than that, until next time, thanks for watching.